Hi, everyone. Welcome to our English podcast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about something that affects so many of us: the challenge of balancing work and life.
Yes, it's a tricky topic, especially as work often takes up so much of our day. But finding a balance is really important for our mental and physical health.
That's right, Andrew. So, today, we'll dive into some ideas for achieving that balance and even test your knowledge with a quiz later on.
So, Emma, do you find it difficult to balance work and personal life?
Absolutely. Especially with so much happening at work and then trying to fit in time for family and friends. Sometimes it feels like there just aren't enough hours in the day.
I get that. I think many people feel overwhelmed by everything they need to accomplish. And then, if they don't rest properly, it just makes things worse.
Exactly. Studies have shown that people who don't balance their work and life well are more likely to feel stressed and burned out. But there are some simple habits that can help, like setting clear boundaries between work time and personal time.
True. I've started setting a work shutdown time each evening. Once it hits 6 p.m., I stop checking emails. It's a small habit, but it helps me feel like I actually have an off time.
That's a great idea, Andrew. And it's important to communicate those boundaries to colleagues as well, so they know when you're available and when you're not.
And taking breaks is another important habit. Studies show that taking short breaks can actually boost productivity and reduce stress.
Yes, a 5-minute walk or a quick coffee break can make a big difference. And of course, spending quality time with family and friends outside of work is essential for our well being.
Absolutely. Balancing work and life isn't easy, but by setting small goals and sticking to them, it's definitely achievable.
And now it's time for our quiz. Here's a question for you. What percentage of people worldwide say they struggle to find a good balance between work and personal life?
Is it A, 30%, B, 50%, or C, 70%?
Take a moment to think about your answer, and we'll reveal it later in the show.
Let's look at a few key words from our discussion. First up is burnout. Burnout happens when someone feels completely exhausted and overwhelmed by work.
That's right, Andrew. For example, you could say, after working long hours for weeks, he felt completely burnt out and needed a break.
The second word is boundaries. Setting boundaries means establishing limits on what you will and won't do, like not answering work emails after a certain time.
For example, she sets boundaries by turning off her work phone after 6 p.m. And our last word is productivity, which is all about how efficiently we work and complete tasks.
Exactly. You might say, taking breaks can actually increase productivity and make you feel more refreshed.
All right, it's time to reveal the answer to our quiz. So, what percentage of people struggle to find a work life balance?
The answer is C, 70%. That's a big number.
It really is. It shows that most people find balancing work and personal life challenging. It's definitely something we should all work on to stay healthy and happy.
Let's recap today's discussion. We talked about the importance of balancing work and life, shared tips like setting boundaries, taking breaks, and spending time with loved ones.
And we learned some useful vocabulary: burnout, boundaries, and productivity. Remember, even small changes can make a big difference.
Thanks for tuning in to Everyday English. We hope these tips help you find a better balance in your life. Until next time, Emma. Bye, everyone.